Well, greetings, everybody. This is John from WrestleScope TV. We have breaking news that hit the wire about, a little under an hour ago. Alex Sherman, who is a reporter for CNBC, is reporting that WWE is near a deal to be sold to UFC parent company Endeavor. Here are the details, and I'm quoting directly from his story on CNBC. Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Entertainment is in advanced talks to be sold to Ari Emanuel's Endeavor Group, the parent company of UFC, according to people familiar with the matter. The deal could be announced as soon as tomorrow, as soon as Monday. UFC and WWE are expected to form a new publicly traded company, so they won't be private. It will be a publicly traded company as part of the agreement, according to the people who declined to be named due to the confidential nature of the discussions. Excuse me. Endeavor is slated to own 51% of the new combat sports and entertainment company, while WWE shareholders would get 49%, according to the people. The Endeavor deal gives WWE an enterprise value of $9.3 billion. Ari Emanuel, who is a media executive, is expected to act as chief executive of both Endeavor and the new company. Vince McMahon, likewise, is expected to be the executive chairman, which is interesting because, keep in mind, we just heard the story a few days ago that Vince McMahon was essentially brought back on as an employee of World Wrestling Entertainment. So, tie the two together, it all comes together. Continuing on, Endeavor President Mark Shapiro will also work in the same role for the new company. Dana White, he is going to remain president of the UFC, while WWE CEO Nick Khan is going to serve as president of the wrestling business. The story from Alex Sherman continues. The development comes during the same weekend WWE hosts the flagship live event, WrestleMania in California, as we are just hours away from night 2. The company has spent the past several months looking for a buyer. McMahon returned to the company as chairman in January to oversee the process. Shares of WWE are up more than 33% so far this year, giving it a market value of more than $6.79 billion. It has been interesting to see how all of this has developed. I'm glancing through I haven't even read through the rest of this story. So that's one of the first things. Second thing, this is and I'm not 100% sure where this story came from. I was actually researching this, a post that I saw. And that's when the information about this deal between UFC and WWE popped up. But Nick Khan is reported to have said that he wants to get rid of WWE's premium live events on Peacock, meaning he wants to go back to, the $60, $70 a month premium live events, as opposed to basically selling them for free on Peacock. So I don't know details about that, looking into that, but this is huge news. Endeavor is a company that, as names were popping up all over the place just a few months ago of potential buyers, Endeavor Group was never one that came up anywhere in the discussions of this. And it's not surprising. I mean, Dana White has had a relationship. UFC and WWE have kind of had a loose relationship over the years. So, not really shocking here to see this happening, but the fact that coming right out of, they're going to follow up with their biggest event of the year. And actually, I think this is a smart move if they announce it tomorrow, because you're coming up out of your biggest event of the year. You had a huge night 1. Assuming Cody Rhodes does win the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship tonight, you have that. There will be mainstream publicity about this because it is WrestleMania. And then all of a sudden they have this news about UFC and WWE basically becoming partners under the same business umbrella. This is huge. And I see, if you're a WWE stockholder, I think your value is going to go up massively massively in the next 24 to 72 hours here. But again, we're going to keep this short. Again, the breaking news coming out of CNBC, Alex Sherman is reporting that WWE is in advanced talks to be sold to Endeavor Group. Ari Emanuel, the media relations person, he owns Endeavor Group, and they're the parent company of UFC. And the announcement could come as early as tomorrow. So big news there, huge news. That's why I jumped on here with this live today. Posted this on my TikTok, also got it on the Instagram, and figured, I was going to come live here with this information. I'm going to try keeping my eyes open throughout, throughout WrestleMania Night 2 tonight to see what other information there is that may pop up on this. And sorry about that. If something does break on Monday, I will jump on live and talk about this more. So not going to get into discussion about WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. Want to keep it on this breaking news here, but we may finally see the end of the McMahon family ownership of World Wrestling Entertainment and another company owning them. So we'll have to see. Obviously, there's going to be things that have to be done through the SEC, through the Federal Trade Commission, some things there that are going to have to be handled business-wise. But essentially, in the next few months, we could see the end of the McMahon family ownership of World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm John. This has been WrestleScope Breaking News. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be back with more as it comes about. Have a great day, everybody.